We've had marked improvement across Northeast Ohio today. The vibe today has been a lot better than what we've been dealing with on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Let's talk about the national picture right now. This is what the current alerts look like across the lower 48. A lot of heat is going to remain in place. Even the oranges down towards southeastern Texas, over towards Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and the panhandle of Florida include excessive heat warnings. Okay, this is when we're getting triple-digit heat index values in this region, and even some thunderstorm activity rolling off of the Rockies. We're still dealing with some air quality issues here, but that is going to be waning across the area. This is that ridge that we're talking about. Notice very little to anything is happening right now. That's because that ridge is persistent. Coming from Austin, Texas, working there nearly 4 years, I know this time of the year for weeks they are going to be dealing with at least 98 degrees, which is, again, about their average high temperature, in fact. So triple-digit heat index values is going to be something they're going to be dealing with likely all the way through August and practically even September. Now I want to show you something here, because yesterday we had that derecho move through portions of Illinois, Iowa, getting down to Kentucky, and racing off towards the south and also east. What it did for us, though, it took away a lot of that smoke and haze that we've been dealing with. And so this is why National Weather Service has cut off some of the counties here, because we've had some marked improvement. We're still going to keep it in some of our urban areas because we need to keep it there, because we have a lot of fog, we've got a lot of factories to still deal with, and we still have that cloud cover in the mid to upper levels. We still have low 80s across the region right now, which is our average high temperature for this time of year. A lake breeze right now is in the mid to upper 70s from Cleveland, stretching all the way back over towards the north and east for our Lake and also Ashtabula residents. Now let's look at what's going to happen for the rest of the evening here. There's some concerts going on. So 70s likely to stick around throughout the overnight hours. Once we get past midnight, you're likely going to have a couple rumbles move on through here. I think that's likely going to be past 4 a.m. 4, 5, perhaps 6 a.m. We get rid of that energy around 8, 9 a.m. So you'll be able to kind of sit on the porch and maybe have a cup of coffee, but it will still be muggy out there. Through the afternoon, mid to upper 80s, still dealing with that south wind, still dealing with that elevated humidity levels, but showers and thunderstorms will start to roll off. That is because that frontal boundary is getting closer to us, and we'll carry that threat all the way through Sunday. Once we get in towards dinner time, look at this. A line of stronger storms will likely move through. We'll have a south wind propelling that, and then we're likely going to have a west wind coming in behind that. But we're still likely to have our temperatures, because of that persistent ridge down south, still keeping our temperatures elevated around the 80-degree mark. So when we look at rainfall accumulations, yes, we're going to get quite a bit of rain here over the next 48 hours to 72 hours, at or around an inch for the vast majority of areas. I think downtown Cleveland will certainly be getting a lot more than 7/100 of an inch. Above average conditions for the south, that's wrapping around through the I-95 corridor, coming back over to the Midwest. And again, that plays out for us here in your 7-day outlook by Union Home Mortgage. You can see lingering showers and storms by Monday, 4th of July by Tuesday. We're dry, and the heat is on by Wednesday, nearly 90 degrees, with another storm threat next Thursday.